Today, Fortnite has done something major. They have added the Octane from Rocket League into the base Battle Royale game of Fortnite. That is a sentence I never thought I would be saying. But as some of you guys may have seen, yes, Fortnite has now added the Octane officially in-game. Now, some of you guys may know that the Octane got added into creative mode about like 6 weeks ago. But now Fortnite is moving it into Battle Royale. And let me tell you, this is the most overpowered thing I think I've ever seen. Now, there's a lot of different spawns of these around the map. Personally, my favorite one to go to is the one over here at Tilted Towers as of the moment. And as you guys can see right here, once you hop in the car, it literally just functions like a typical car. But it functions like a typical car from Rocket League. There are a lot of different controls that you can actually use with this thing. So I'm going to be walking you guys through all of it. Now, what you're going to want to do first off is make sure that you have all of the correct keybinds for this thing. So if you go into settings, you can go over here and then you can go over to your gameplay controls. If you scroll all the way down to the area where the vehicles are bound, you guys will eventually be able to find the Octane. From here, you can change any of the keybinds I talk about in this video, so just a bit of a heads up on where to find that. If you're playing on controller, I'm gonna be totally honest, I have no idea how to do custom controls on controller, so I would probably just go to this tab, look at whatever you're using, and try and figure out what that means in terms of your Octane as for what button is going to do what. Sorry that I can't be of more help to you controller players. But now that we've got the controls out of the way, let's see how crazy amazing this thing functions. So this thing's turning radius is so much better than any car we have in-game. And as you guys can see right here, it does get stuck upside down a little bit easier, but that's entirely fine. Because if you press spacebar or your typical jump button, you're going to jump into the air. Now you can control what direction your car is facing when you're in the air. As you guys can see right here, it is literally just like Rocket League for any of you who have ever played that game. And then alongside being able to jump once, you can also double jump. So it's an amazing little feature right there. And then, of course, there's the boost feature. If you go ahead and hold down left shift, you will use some of your boost. Now, how do you get this boost? What is this boost? Well, if you guys see right there in the bottom right-hand corner, it will slowly recharge over time. So if I use a little bit of boost right here, I'll go down to 83 boost. Now I need to wait for it to recharge back to 100. This is separate from your fuel. You're also going to need to get fuel, but the boost is basically separate from it. Now, what's one really fun thing to do is aerials. For those who haven't played Rocket League, let me show you how to do this. Basically, press the space bar, tilt your car backwards, and hold boost. Now, you're going to need to do it quicker than that, but in real time, you guys can see that it looks something a little bit like this. And as you guys can see right here, you can get some really cool distance going on these things. You can get some really neat trick shots. Now, unfortunately, this is a one-person car, so you can't have your duo sitting in the passenger seat or anything, but this is just like the original Quad Crasher with how fun its flying is. Honestly, I think Epic did an amazing job of implementing this into the Battle Royale game mode because this car is so much fun to use in the base game modes. Now, obviously, it does only have 450 health. That way, enemy players can kind of shoot you out of the sky really easily. So do just be warned of that, where if you're flying and you start getting shot at, you need to get out of that car quickly because this thing will explode and kill you. So just keep that in the back of your mind whenever you're driving around with this thing. But that's everything I've got for you guys right now. This is the new Octane in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 4. The last season of Chapter 3, which is crazy to say. But yeah, this is the new Octane. If you guys did enjoy this video, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, as that would help me out a ton. Oh, by the way, for more spawn locations of this thing, they basically spawn everywhere around the map in car locations, but so far I've only found that one over at Tilted Towers. So I do know that there's more spawn locations. It's just I'm not exactly sure where. So I'm going to be totally honest. If you guys want to try this out on day one, go ahead, drop on down to Tilted Towers, grab that one right over there, and that's personally my favorite one to use as of the moment. But for now, that is everything that you guys need to know about the Fortnite Octane crossover. If you guys did enjoy this video, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, as that would help me out a ton. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.